WSBT-22 Sports Director Pete Byrne is up early. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Very good morning. Good to see you guys.
This year we have an entirely new team.
Yeah, totally different. The fans that have been coming out here for years are used to the Silverhawks, which also meant they were used to Diamondbacks. And when a player, if he was fortunate enough to get onto the big league someday, he'd go to Arizona, it'd be really hard to follow his career. Well, now if these guys ever make it to the big leagues, they're going to be playing just 90 miles up the road for the Chicago Cubs, which is a team that a lot of people in Michiana just tend to pull for. Now, in addition to a new baseball team and a new set of players, there's also a new manager. Jimmy Gonzalez takes over the reins here for the South Bend Cubs, a guy with 14 years of playing experience at various levels in the minors with the Astros, the Mets, and the Padres. But for the last 2 years, he's been managing in the Cubs organization. I had a chance to speak to him the other day about what opening day is like and how big of an advantage it will be playing in this park right here.
When you go to a place that's not so good, it's tough to go to the ballpark, you know? So when you have this, it's like guys are going to be here earlier than they have to be just because they have what they have here, the TVs, just the comfort and the facilities to work out in.
You're not new to the Cubs organization, but the Cubs are new to South Bend, and South Bend is certainly happy to have you. What does it mean to players at this level to be able to put on a jersey? It doesn't say lug nuts or tin caps. It says Cubs. I mean, they feel like they're big league ball players.
I think so, you know, and like I was saying earlier, some of the comments that the players were making about the facility, they said, is Wrigley a ball now? Are we big leagues? What's going on here? So, and I think we're all excited, the new staff that the Cubs have taken on, and we're excited to be just part of the Cubs and to wear I never played for the Cubs, but to wear the Cubs uniform and the history that they have, I'm privileged.
You're going to be on the bench there making all the calls for the very first ever South Bend Cubs game. How does that feel to you?
You know, I'm excited, you know, just as much as the players, and it's a new thing for all of us. You know, it's our first year here at this affiliate, and we're just excited to be here. The players see the facilities and just what they have to work with, and it's exciting for them.
Now, we're going to hear a lot more from Jimmy Gonzalez throughout the day here as we count down to first pitch tonight at 7:05. One of the things I talked to him about was rehab assignments from the Chicago Cubs. He's coaching a lot of 18, 19-year-olds, some kids that are in their early 20s out of college, but he's also going to get some big leaguers here from time to time. I asked him what that's going to be like. He said it's both good and bad. The bad is obvious. It means one of the best players in the franchise is hurt, and he's down here working on his game. But the good thing is that the minor leaguers, the 18, 19-year-old kids that aspire to that someday, see how these guys come to the ballpark, how they go about their business, how they treat it like a job. And he says inevitably that always rubs off on them, and you see a tangible effect immediately. Hey, Starlin Castro is doing this. Anthony Rizzo is doing this. Maybe I should be doing it too.
And the fans are excited about that too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Really excited to see that.
So excited. I remember as a kid, I was here to the Carlton Fisk game, which has kind of become legendary.
Yeah.
But that's a realistic possibility now. It stinks that guys are going to get hurt and they're going to have to come here if you're a Cubs fan, but you might see Anthony Rizzo, you might see Starlin Castro, you might see John Lester pitching a rehab assignment here. You wouldn't get that if the Cubs were not the new affiliate here. So that's going to be an awfully exciting thing to watch as the season progresses.
All right. Thank you, Pete.
And you got it.